Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm so excited because I am filming my Reading Rush TBR. I've participated in the Reading Rush for like the last few years now and I love it so much. It really helps me to read a lot. I'm currently in a slump, so I'm hoping that it'll get me out of a slump. Also, if you don't know, in August I am moving to Korea, so I can't take my books with me, so I recently purchased a Kindle. So my focus on the Reading Rush right now is to read books that I won't be able to read on my Kindle. I went through my whole TBR and I marked down all the books that are in my library, and so I picked books for my TBR that aren't in my library so that I can read them before I move. So let's get on into this. I'm really excited. So I have my whole journal spread right here for the Reading Rush. So I have listed all the challenges and the books that I plan on reading, as well as the page number for that book. So the first challenge is to read a book that has a cover that matches your birthstone. So while I was looking at the birthstones for this challenge, I discovered that December is the only month that claims 3 different birthstones, and that is just such a me thing that it just makes sense. So the 3 different birthstones are zircon, tanzanite, and turquoise, which I only knew about turquoise, so I was really interested to see the other 2, which are a lot prettier than turquoise. So they're all just kind of like this blue shade. So let me show you the book that I chose for this. The book that I chose for this challenge is Jacoby by William Ritter. You can see it is like almost identical to one of the colors for December. I have had this book on my TBR since 2015 when I started this channel and did my first ever book haul. I can't even remember what it's about. I think it's set in 1800s London. It might be like a Jack the Ripper type of story. I'm really excited to read it. I've always loved this cover. But yes, this has 299 pages, so it's perfect for a readathon. Alright, challenge number 2 is to read a book that starts with the word the. For this challenge, I'm going to be reading The Awakening by L.J. Smith. This is book 1 in the Vampire Diaries series. This is a bind-up of books 1 and 2, so the first book is only the first 253 pages, which is pretty small. If you don't know, The Vampire Diaries is my absolute favorite TV show. I've never read the books though, and so it starts with the. Thought it was perfect. I can't read it from my library, so I need to read it before I leave, so this is the perfect one for this challenge. The next challenge is to read a book that inspired a movie you've seen. So for this one, I'm going to read The Struggle by L.J. Smith, which is book 2 in the Vampire Diaries series. Book 2 has 239 pages. Like I just stated, Vampire Diaries is my absolute favorite TV show. Never read the books. This book inspired the TV show, so it's perfect for this challenge. Honestly, when I heard of this challenge, I was like, I have nothing. Like, I can't think of anything. Then I looked at my shelves and I was like, The Vampire Diaries. So yes, this will be perfect. I'm really excited to get this off my TBR and finally read what it's about because I know it's different from the TV show. Challenge number 4 is to read the first book you touched. So this challenge, I really didn't know how to do it, so I literally just went to my TBR and touched the book I wanted to read, and that is Rebellion by Cass Morgan. This is book 4 in the 100 series. This is the last book in the series and I need to read it before I leave because I can't get it in my library, and I've been reading the series for so long. I started the first book years ago and I'm just now reading the second, third, and fourth one. This one has 294 pages. It's pretty short. These books go by really quickly, so I'm really excited to finally finish this series. The next challenge is to read a book completely outside. For this challenge, you know, they said be safe because it's the coronavirus, but also I live in South Texas, so right now the temperatures are up to 115 degrees, so there's no way I would ever read a book completely outside. So I'm just going to be reading on the couch right by the window, so it's kind of like I'm outside. So let me show you the book I have planned for that. The book I have for that challenge is The Fury by L.J. Smith. This is book 3 in the Vampire Diaries series. This is also a bind-up of books 3 and 4. The third book has 245 pages, so it's also really short. I just thought it'd be fun to continue the series and try to read as many as I can before I leave. The next challenge is a genre you want to read more of. For that one, I'm going to choose They Wish They Were Us by Jessica Goodman. This one comes out in July. I can't remember the exact date, but this is an art copy, and this is a thriller. For the past few years, I've always thought that I don't like thrillers because every time I read one, I really did not like it, but recently I've been reading just a little bit more, like 1 or 2 more, and I really enjoyed them, so I was like, I need to read more thrillers, and this one was really interesting when I read the synopsis. Of course, like, I can't think of it at all right now, but yes, I've had this arc for a while, so I really need to read it. Yes, thriller genre I want to read more of, and it has 336 pages. And finally, read a book that is set on a different continent than the one you live on. So this book I chose is the longest book. It's 374 pages, but it might be the one I'm most excited about, and that is My Summer of Love and Misfortune. And this takes place in the continent of Asia, which I will be living in soon, but during the reading rush, I am on North America. I live in America. So this follows this girl who is Chinese American, and she just doesn't feel like she can claim either identity. She feels like she's not American enough or she's not Chinese enough, so she's kind of in a funk. So her family sends her to China to go stay over there and just kind of find herself. I'm just really excited. Oh, I forgot to say this is by Lindsay Wong, so this is Own Voices. I'm really excited to read this. I saw it in Walmart and I just picked it up because I was like, that sounds so cute, and I really do want to read more books by Own Voices authors, and just that aren't set in North America, especially in Asia, since I will be living there. But yes, I'm really, really excited to read this one. So these are all the books that I have planned to read for the reading rush. Let me know if you're participating and what your TBR is, and if you made a video, I would love to go watch it. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, my social media links will be down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!